And yeah, they were going to put her right in jail.
We're live on YouTube. You naughty girl.
What should we say?
It's only my account, so it's
welcome to
it's my account, so I don't even
welcome to the jungle. Be careful. You naughty girl.
What should we say?
Hi guys, welcome. It's only my account, so it's
welcome to
it's my account, so I don't even
welcome to the jungle. Be careful.
There's a delay. What should we say?
Hi guys, welcome. It's only my account, so well, why don't we welcome them to accountabilities on Thursdays?
It's on a loop, Rita.
Oh no.
It's on a loop.
Oh, she put herself on mute, so it's not doing that, hopefully. So now it's just us, Natasha.
Yeah. So welcome to Thursday Accountabilities. All your level ones, come and join.
Get your homework, your
and get your support.
Now we're all muted.
Okay, so let me mute over here. Why how can we not be on a loop?
I like to sing it note by note, don't worry.
Tammy, the American Idol guys are coming for you.
Be happy. Don't worry.
Don't worry, be happy.
How can we not be on a loop?
Uh-oh. Note by note, don't worry.
Tammy, the American Idol guys are coming for you.
Be happy. Don't
worry, be happy.
How can we not be on a loop?
Uh-oh. Note by note, don't worry.
Tammy, the American Idol guys are coming for you.
Be happy.
Don't worry, be happy.
How can we not be on a loop?
Uh-oh. Note by note, don't worry.
Tammy, the American Idol guys are coming for you.
Be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. Is there a way of getting rid of that?
Well, there's a delay.
Do you know how to shut it off?
Well, I thought it was by muting the.
Is there a way of getting rid of that?
Well, there's a delay.
Oh.
Well, I thought it was by muting the.
Is there a way of getting rid of that?
Maybe we have to mute our. Okay, maybe that'll work. I muted the YouTube, so it's not feeding back. So we just got to focus on the Zoom. On the Zoom. Does that look better? Say something. Welcome people to accountability. Tammy.
It's better.
Yeah, it's not repeating now.
Yeah, so welcome people to the accountability on Thursdays.
Let's see if it's actually on YouTube. What are you, One Tap
We're
Mindset?
on YouTube. I looked. If you click the down arrow, you can see view stream on YouTube, and there we are. We should do something profound.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Come and join us if you're level 1 and you're doing your accountabilities for the training for Faster EFT Tactics training level 1. So this is good for people to come together and meet each other from all parts of the world, from newbies to oldies but goodies, and who haven't really gotten any traction on creating or completing their level 1. You can come here, and we have some upper level practitioners that would love to spend time with you and help you create a mindset that allows you and propels you into your completion. So what do you think, Tammy?
Yes, and the fact that you actually have time set aside to meet with somebody and do the work, that's going to help you not only achieve that level, but also to change your programs and your health, your relationships, your money, your life.
Yeah, and how important is to have coaching in between.
It's really important because the coaching helps you stay accountable to yourself, and you're helping other people at the same time, right? By doing these practice sessions. Yeah.
Yeah.
And developing the best friends you'll ever make too, even if it's on Zoom.
Yeah, definitely. There's something to be said about creating friendships with the same mindset. Like, you guys get to grow together. You get to create a life that you love by design. You get to learn the mechanics of the mind and how other people are implementing these techniques, these principles, these value systems. And we're changing our identity. We're becoming more susceptible to happiness, which is kind of crazy. Right, Tammy?
Yeah.
Love that. Susceptible to happiness. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's something to ask. So somebody in the level 1 group just earlier, or maybe, I don't know, it might have not been level 1, but they said, what do you do what do you tell your clients for homework? So it must have been like the business aspect or whatever. And they were like, you should practice fun. And I'm like, yeah, tell them to skip, tell them to sing, tell them to, and just noticing, why are we resistant to doing the things that actually do make us happy? What do we believe?
Yeah, so that's a great perspective. If we could just slow that down, because look, when we were little, when we actually started getting programmed, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If we were happy and then something happened, like you got yelled at because I've been calling you for dinner for the last 5 hours. And what are you, dumb? Are you a knucklehead? So these are all programs that are coming in. So have you ever been like, you can't be happy, or when you are happy, you're just like, I know shit's going to hit the fan right now. I know the other shoe's going to drop. And it's so that system, that belief system is not even really, it's common. It's normal. It's the mechanics of the mind. It's how the survival part of us created safety precautions, created mechanisms so we don't get in trouble, so we do things right. So, because you got to survive, but we're in an era and an evolution of life that we can actually know the mechanics of the mind. We know how it works. We know that you can't go, when you're driving a car, you can't go from first gear to fourth gear. We know you can't. But if you have so that's a standard. So if you have an automatic car and you're driving a Porsche, I mean, I don't know if Porsche is automatic. But the point is that we have the structure that you can create.
Tesla,
yeah. You can run from a different source of energy. And before the source of energy in the mind was from fear of dying, from fear of being abandoned, from fear of not belonging, not
rejection,
being capable. Say that again.
Rejection.
Rejections, right? Those are all those fueled what we did, what we wanted in our life. That's how we chose. And those limited choices are no longer needed. You can create from absolutely nothing.
Right.
Yeah. So come and
Very
join us
interesting.
on Thursdays. I'll put the link down there, and you'll just have to excuse the first 2-3 minutes of the call.
10 minutes?
10 minutes? Yeah, what else would you like to say about the mind and the brain and the mindset, guys?
Well, speaking about that homework, right, that Tammy was referring to earlier, another good thing is dream.
Mm-hmm.
Just dream. The big, audacious goal.
A bag.
Yeah.
Big, audacious goal.
Yeah. What
resistance do people have to that? Like, oh, if I dream too big, I'm going to be known as a dreamer, or I'm going to have my head in the clouds, or I'm going to, what bad things do we think about having a big dream or a big goal? We're selfish. That's too much. We shouldn't need that much. Things like that pop up.
Yeah, and all those are things that we've been told throughout our lives, right? Mm-hmm. Don't be greedy.
Yep.
Share. Yeah.
There are poor children or poor people. Think about them.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much happiness does that steal from us? That we are, always, it's people pleasing, really, when we're thinking about them instead of maintaining our own state of inner peace and harmony and happiness.
Yeah, and there's like nothing wrong with that. That's just how we were brought up, and that's how we were programmed. But look, you're not 12 anymore. You're not even 15 anymore. You're 51 maybe, and so now you get to decide, you get to change. Yeah. And this is a huge opportunity to be able to change your mind, change your life. Huge. And some of the topics that we talk about are, they dream, like Natasha said, dream. I mean, gosh, what would happen if you dreamt the life that you loved? What is the worst thing that can happen? And you could probably already see it and feel it and sense it. You're probably getting already overwhelmed. And so the technique is to disrupt that resistance. And we do that by brain training. We do that by creating defractionations that was created by Robert Gene Smith from Faster Yet to You Tactics. And that's just as simple as tapping in these particular meridian points that allow you to interrupt that and just calm down. You take your focus on what it would mean to dream. And sometimes you just have to take baby steps. Taking baby steps. What are some two or three things that you can recommend, ladies, for someone to start dreaming?
Oh, that's a good question.
So,
because that sounds like Mount Helen to me.
To start dreaming.
Yeah, but you can put yourself into a positive feeling. Because tomorrow you want to get up and feel good and feel happy and feel relaxed and feel all those good things. And you can do that by putting yourself into that state right now.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's really the key is when we're in a state of resistance or in a state of trying or in a state of like, I'm not good enough or it can't work or it never works for me or I'm unlucky, like in that state, then we keep having the same results. And that is what Einstein was talking about, right? Like you got to change something to get a different result. So taking your happiest memories and remembering them, because when you're sitting in your happy memory, you're happy. You don't have to work at it. It's not work. It's just remembering it. It's just like being in that moment of whatever it was, smelling the ocean, feeling it, hearing it, you know, petting your animal, whatever it is that makes you happy. When you're in that state, that is where you can start to dream. That's exactly right. That's what I would say. Start with your happiest memories.
Yeah, perfect.
That's a good one.
And I think the other thing is even stepping into the third position, right? Maybe even stepping a little bit global. Like, what would that person who was totally happy, living the life that they love, what would she be doing? How would she be feeling? What would she be, acting? Maybe you pick a favorite person in your life or that's near you, and you step into their shoes. You're a fly on the wall looking at her interactions. Second position would be pretend you're her, or him. And, you start borrowing from other people until you can come up to that first position where you are feeling it now.
And can start to dream. That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. So you chunk it up, and, chunk it up too, right? Sometimes, or maybe sometimes you chuck it down. Like, this hot tea right here, I'm just going to savor it and just be with it, smell it, taste it. Like, you chunk it really moment to moment. Sometimes we have to do things that are moment to moment, because if we do look at it globally, we do get overwhelmed, right? So we just come back. We just simplify it. Just be right here, right now.
So good, because that's really, so what is the basis of all dreams? Start with the grateful feeling. Start with, so if it is just that one thing you can be grateful for, rather than looking at what you don't have, just appreciate right now what you do have. There's always something. It was funny, I was thinking about the crocodile hunter the other day, and then I saw somebody post about it. So it was just caught my eye. But the crocodile hunter took a snake and a lizard and all these really ugly things. And he was like, look at this beauty, look at this, and he gave you insight into how this animal interacted in the ecosystem, how they benefit us, how they improve our lives because of their place in the cycle of life. And so that's what, if we look at our grateful like that, like, this might seem like a bad thing, but what is the thing that we can narrow down and really look into microscopically and say, oh, I can be grateful for this. And that can grow that feeling. What you practice grows.
Good point. So guys, our time is up here. We have our accountability students that are coming back. So I did put in the link, the Zoom account that you can come and join us. So we love you and have a great day. Say bye later.